Hey guys, I'm Thomas Pandan and welcome back to Investor Yoda. Today I'm going to be talking about a Roth IRA versus a traditional 401k. I know a lot of people have questions regarding this topic and it's not a one size fits all model for everybody. So I'm going to give you the pros and cons of both the plans and you can make which is the best choice for you. Also, I'll tell you my opinion on which one I have taken so that you can make a better choice on the plan you would like to take. So let's get right into it. So let's start with the Roth IRA. In a Roth IRA, the maximum amount you can invest is $6,000. When I say IRA, it means an investment retirement account, and a Roth IRA means it is a post-tax investment retirement account, which means the money you're putting into this account has already been taxed. So starting with the advantages of Roth IRA, you will be able to withdraw your initial investment from your Roth IRA account at any time. You won't have to wait till 59 and a half years to withdraw your initial investment. What I mean by that is, let's say you invested $6,000 this year into your Roth IRA and that compounded over the next 2 years to $24,000. You can still withdraw your initial $6,000 without paying any penalty or taxes on that amount. But of course, you will still have to keep your profits or your compounded interest amount in that account till the age of 59 and a half years. Now, the next advantage to this account is that you can withdraw all your money at 59 and a half years without paying any taxes on this amount. Let's say you start investing early in this account, your money is going to be compounded over a period of time for 10, 20 or 30 years, and all the money that is compounded over all these years, you will be able to withdraw without paying any capital gain tax or any other kind of taxes on this amount, which is great. Now let's talk about some of the disadvantages or cons of this account. So in this account, you're not going to get a tax write-off. So the amount you're putting into this account has already been taxed, so you won't get a tax write-off, which means you have less money to invest initially. Also, the next one is that you can only invest up to $6,000 into this account. So basically, you don't get a tax write-off in this account. Also, there is a limit of just $6,000 that you can invest into this account. Now, this account is suitable for people who are not actually working for an employer. So if you're working for an employer, you can go for a 401k account. So let's talk about traditional 401k. So a 401k retirement account is what an employer provides you with when you work for an employer. And in this account, you can invest up to a maximum of $19,000. And the next one is that the amount in this is pre-taxed, which means that you are not going to pay taxes on the investments you're investing into this account, which means you will have a lot more initial investment money in your hand that you can use for other investments and which can give you more returns. So let's talk about the advantages of a traditional 401k. In a traditional 401k, the first advantage is that you have a limit of up to $19,500 you can invest into this account. The next one would be that you can get a tax write-off in this account, which means that for the initial money you are investing, it's all pre-taxed, which means you're not paying any taxes on that amount. So this will help you grow your money faster in the initial years because you'll be able to invest a lot more in your initial years. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of this account. The first one would be that you will have to pay a tax when you withdraw this money at the age of 59 and a half years, which means the taxes might be high at that point of time if you're going to fall in a higher tax bracket. And as I said earlier, you won't be able to withdraw any money out of this account. Even your initial investments, you won't be able to withdraw from this account till you reach 59 and a half years. Now there's the third plan, which is the Roth 401k. So the Roth 401k is very similar to your Roth IRA. The only difference being that the Roth 401k is again a retirement account provided by an employer. So you can invest up to $19,500 into this account versus just $6,000 in your Roth IRA. Also, another advantage of both the traditional 401k and a Roth 401k is that the employer might match to a certain limit or a certain amount. So let's say, for example, an employer says they will match up to $1,000. That means that if you invest $1,000, they would put in another $1,000 to match that amount, which means it's basically free money that you don't want to miss. So you definitely want to take advantage of this and invest at least the minimum match that they provide you with. So let's compare both the plans, the Roth IRA 401k versus the traditional 401k. So you can see that in a Roth IRA or 401k that the money is post-tax, but at the same time you don't have to pay any taxes on the amount you withdraw after 59 and a half years. When it comes to traditional 401k, the initial investment you put into this account is pre-taxed, which means you have more initial money to invest since that money is not taxed. But again, when you withdraw this at the age of 59 and a half years, you're going to be paying taxes on this amount. Also, you won't be able to withdraw any money from this retirement account without paying a penalty or a tax on this money. So here's my 2 cents. If I were to invest today in either of these accounts, if I have a low tax bracket today, I would definitely go for the Roth 401k, because I know in the future my tax bracket is going to be higher if my income increases over the next 10 to 20 years. But let's say you are in a tax bracket that is high today and you think in the next 10 to 20 years you're not going to be earning annually as much as what you're going to be earning now, which puts you in a lower tax bracket in the future, then a traditional 401k might be a better option for you. So it really depends on which tax bracket you fall today and what you think the taxes are going to be in the future. If you think the taxes are going to be way higher in the future and you're going to be earning a lot more income, then definitely I think the better option would be Roth 401k or a Roth IRA. But if you think you're not going to be earning that much in the future, you're going to be retiring pretty soon, and also you think you're going to be falling in a lower tax bracket, then yes, a traditional 401k might work better for you. So personally today I have invested in a Roth 401k simply because I think I have a lot more years of work in my career and I think I might earn a lot more in my future salary. So that's the reason why I went for a Roth 401k. So again, it depends on which tax bracket you fall under and which plan works better for you. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and smash the subscribe button so that I can bring you more content in the future. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Bye bye.